Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello and welcome. Hope you're doing well and in high spirits. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to look a little bit into your energy, the general energy that's going on with you now, and then into relationships or somebody you're dealing with, something you're dealing with, whether this is a friend, a boss, a person around you, romantic partner, it does not matter. We just look into what it is you're dealing with. Please remember to only take what resonates, okay? If something creates negativity or confusion or anything fear-based, please reject it, throw it away. Don't take those messages on. They're not for you. Everything that's for you should provide a sense of resonance, ultimately empowerment, expansion, something like this. What is the overall energy that Cancer is dealing with right now, please and thank you? Overall energy for Cancer right now. Nice, Cancer. The Star. This is a 32. Clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks in the courts. Okay, so if any of you are dealing with anything legal, you've got some protection here. Nice. And King of Swords, victory. Grants victory and protection from lightning. That's interesting. You got an 11 there. Okay, so there's a lot of air energy right away here. Could be a lot of illumination, clearer communication. Could be something about passion as well, with some kind of perspective or communication. Maybe you're just feeling more optimistic these days, more future focused. Maybe you're feeling just lighter about a certain situation. Could be something connected to your past or your life in general. I like this victory here. I keep noticing the word victory. If you are doing anything legal, I feel like you have victory here because there's a lot of protection and a lot of victory. And there also could be some kind of a dream or a passion or like a wish that you have, even if it's something that feels small. Like let's say you're passionate about the environment, but it's like you pick it back up and you start to feel better about yourself, about life. Your vibration lifts a little bit because you're like, ah, yeah, there's my flow, there's my thing. You know, it's like that energy. Anything else going on for Cancer, please and thank you. I also feel a sense of balance that comes through here and independence that's very strong. Opportunity into focus in a way. Opportunity into, yeah, that equilibrium, that kind of self-unification even. Nice. Yeah, with something that you are able to find more optimism on, it could and that we said had to do with the past or like just your life as a whole. It could have to do with family or connections like this that have to do with emotional energy around love, especially people that you love. Could involve giving and receiving. And this is motivation, lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So this could be like, again, optimism being lifted up after a hard time that you've had maybe for a while. You could just feel yourself like steadily rising up, getting more and more, feeling more and more light, more and more optimistic, more and more renewed towards other things in life. And maybe just feeling more peace with the situation here. You could also feel like something is at a dead end in a way, especially if it comes to like a family matter or to something emotional, but in a really peaceful way. Not a dead end in like a dire way, like, oh, like it's heavy. It's not heavy. It's like it's light. There's like a light thing that has happened here. Something's lightened up a bit. So that's really positive. Also, I noticed the name of this angel is Celia. So the sea, ocean, water. I mean, yeah, you're Cancer, of course, but that could be really helpful to you. You also have the King of Cups here. This could be a real emotional maturity that you find yourself coming into, or you could be starting to deal with this energy. But this is 69, very Cancerian number right there. God seeing everything. This is restitution, finds stolen objects, and discovers the person responsible. So this is really curious because this kind of feels like karma to me, and another perspective that you get on somebody that's hurt you or something that's happened. But not in a like a vengeful way. It's just naturally kind of happening in a way. But I feel like this is a great emotional maturity that comes through. Beautiful energy, Cancer. Really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the dealing with portion. All right, for Cancer, please and thank you. Who or what are they dealing with? Who or what are our Cancer babies dealing with? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, who or what are our Cancer babies dealing with? I feel like you don't know your place in the world for a while now, or you felt lost or disconnected from it. Maybe felt like things haven't been fitting together as well in a harmonious way that you would prefer them to, or liked for them to. All right, what's going on for our Cancer people here? Who are they dealing with? What are they dealing with? Who or what are they dealing with? Spirit, please and thank you. Introspection, time alone, or needing time alone, reflecting on things, a period of time where you've just felt alone, even where your passions have felt dry, where you've been reflecting more on the past than anything. And it's like you don't understand that by reflecting on the past, you've also lost sight for a moment of certain dreams and wishes that you have that are bigger than life itself in a lot of ways. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgonian energy or an ending. Could have been a long-standing ending. This feels like it's been a long time. And some of you could be dealing with not recognizing or seeing the passions, options available to you. You could also be very stuck on one person, one energy. And there's thoughts about making a move or taking movements, trying to get balance or equilibrium or tip the scales. But it's like also there's a hesitancy towards it, or it's not fully primed yet. It's not fully there yet. Who else are they dealing with? What else about who they're dealing with or what they're dealing with? Please and thank you. Could be still dealing with the residue of something that felt like you didn't have success or victory, or it was out of your control. Somebody maybe didn't want to move forwards with you, or it just didn't move forwards, and you still deal with being in your head about this at times, having bad dreams about it, but it's phasing out. And you can feel that, and that's where that energy is lifting up. This is an energy of celebration, positive friendships, even parties and things. I also notice autumn attached to this. So you could have new friends coming in around autumn time. Could meet new people that you really appreciate and like. One could be a Leo especially. Doesn't have to be. I see Libra and Leo there. This is kind of a feeling of dealing with more fun in your life, or trying to bring more of this fun in, this socialization in. Anything else about who or what Cancer is dealing with? Please and thank you. Some of you have been dealing with a separation for a while, or a disconnection for a while. However, it does seem that you clearly know what you want when it comes to your emotional desires. But Cancer, you're slowly moving into the completion of this phase of life, this level of life. You are slowly moving into this completion process. You're very much in an in-between right now. But you're going somewhere, you're headed somewhere. And there's purple in your future, a lot of purple. So that's a very regal color. It's a very royal color. It's also the color of the crown chakra, of spirit in many ways. It's also February, amethyst. We have amethyst out here today too. You could be dealing with stuff that comes back around from the past, someone or something. I see healing or medicine here as well, like the Red Cross. And this is also an energy of truth. A lot of truth here, a lot of illumination here. This illumination, these truths, these revelations or realities that you see or are going to be seeing very shortly, they are a weight off your chest. They just assist again with this lightening up, just lightening up, lightening up, lightening up, okay? So this is really softening you up. It's lightening up the load that you carry. It's just making things feel more renewed and more free. There's some kind of a renewal of happiness. If I was going to title this, I would say renewal of happiness for Cancer. Wow, yeah, there it is again. Renewal of happiness for Cancer. You're moving on from something that you need to move on from too, which is really awesome. Let me just write this down. Renewal of happiness. You have been waiting on something, you know, maybe for a long time. And I feel you're finally ready to walk on from this. It's a process, but your emotions, it's the first spot you're moving on from emotionally. And then the rest follows. Things align to fit the emotional world here. You could be over feeling like grief over another water sign here, or a younger water sign too. Feeling sadness, feeling loss about it. There could be some kind of healing here and some kind of trust in divine timing. A patience about you that's like, all right, I believe in the divine timing of this and how it will go. Even a trust that energy is always fluid, always transmuting. You're trusting your own illumination right now, and you trust that somebody else here will also receive that illumination. I feel for some of you, you're dealing with a younger water sign and also with a past relationship here. I see a lot of fire energy in your reading as well. You could be dealing with a lot of different family members here. And there's also some kind of a relationship, though, that it could have been of a romantic nature or a deep friendship that I feel you've been reflecting on for a long time. Okay? Cancer, I feel drawn to grab an oracle for you. And then we'll just get a little bit of advice, even though I think we kind of already covered advice there. Message for Cancer, please and thank you. This says sacred puzzle pieces. Every experience you've survived and thrived on, it's like a puzzle piece in the grand jigsaw. See yourself in the future, at the time and place where all your pieces, as random as they may seem, click into place, making sense and revealing the most magnificent mosaic. So it's like, can you visualize that? But also, I want to say every experience you survived and thrived on, it means something. Nothing is for nothing. It's not for nothing. It all means something. It all is adding up to something in a way. All right, thank you. All right, let's just grab a little bit of advice for Cancer. Probably just to reiterate what was already said. Any advice for Cancer, please and thank you. Trust your guidance and your intuition that's coming in right now. It's always strong, but it's really strong right now. There's some kind of amethyst. It's like a very, crown related here. Just clarify Page of Cups in reverse, please and thank you. Okay, so advice. This is interesting. I see again this younger water energy here, Pisces especially. They don't have to be younger in age, though they could be for some. They could also be more immature. They could also have had a dead offer or an offer that just wasn't that great. I feel like you're choosing friends over an emotional offer here. Celebration over dwelling on this strange or perplexing or quirky or odd or offbeat, not fitting, just not aligned offer. It's like you're choosing celebration and friendship over this. You're moving on from one thing and going into another, and this takes great strength, but it's very helpful for you and this energy. This is advice, but I actually feel that you're already doing this, okay? So this is encouragement to keep doing what you're doing, to gravitate where you're gravitated to. Again, autumn is in focus. Late summer, autumn. I'd say August, September, October, and even into November. The star here with the 10 of Wands, your dreams, the things that you appreciate and love, maybe it's the environment for some of you. But whatever it is for you, it's okay to make new ones and explore new ones, first off. But second, you need some encouragement in this area. And you need to understand that putting in work for these dreams or these things that you love is important. You may only value putting in work in areas that you think it's acceptable or normal to put it in, but it's like when it comes to yourself, you don't really think to put the work in. In one way, this is like, yes, put the work into yourself. It's worth it. Even if it's a creative pursuit, something that you think you'd never do or that is just impractical or whatever. And another way to read this is about releasing the dreams that we've had because they've been a burden to you. They've been a real burden. This could be a dream around somebody, okay? It could be a dream around somebody that you dealt with, somebody that you wanted something with. It could also be ideas, certain ideas that you have. Nothing is ever lost. You let it go. It's energy. It still flows. We can't possess energy. Letting something go here, you're still watering the ground with releasing that. You're still nourishing your own environment of dreams by doing that. It's hard to articulate the energy at the moment, but there is some kind of a burden that you carry a long time around what you wanted something to be. An expectation could be a nice word to use. And simultaneously, there's something that maybe you fall short on investing in that you would really love to invest in, but it's like because it doesn't fit into this thing, you don't do it. But it's like, I feel more and more Cancer moving into an energy of exploring, what does make me happy? What do I want? What do I want to explore? What do I want to do? And this could be a very ongoing process, a very long process, But in defining your own successes and your own dreams and wishes and goals in your own universe, your own world here, by doing what you need to do to restore your own equilibrium and balance, so is it restored to those that have affected you and you them. You have a real power with this. You have a real strength, a real psychic intuition as well. I do feel there's some kind of a balance that is gained here, something that comes into balance. This could be around Libra energy, mother energy. It could also be in past relationships, but just in your life as a whole. There's some kind of a truth revealed here. Once you complete whatever you're doing here with this energy, very fast moving comes into an emotional offer, or you making an emotional offer somewhere. And this emotional offer translates or corresponds to, moves right into some kind of a new career, home, job, money offer, relationship, a physical thing with the Ace of Pentacles here. Knight of Cups, there's an uncertainty about what is stable here. So especially because something comes in so fast, we could be uncertain if we or that is stable. But it's like emotionally, you're letting your emotions lead, and you are willing to give something here or to get something here. And it's like this investment is well paid, well made. Even if you doubt it a little bit because of how quickly it comes, it's a good choice for you to make. Anything to enhance on this, please and thank you. As well, because this is, again, advice, exploring your options of happiness is really important. Really spending time to know what makes you passionate, what makes your spark go, you know, even if it's not always clear, even if it's a place you love to eat, spot you love to go, a movie you like to watch, like these little things that you're passionate about. When you put yourself in those places, you're putting yourself into a place of alignment. This is also advice to get justice through communication, to achieve balance through truth, through, you know, clear and just expression here that you may need to share with someone. And clarify this as advice, please and thank you. Clarify this spread down here as advice, please and thank you. There's also advice to look at what to look, even if you have to write this down on paper, at what has been brought to you, especially by things that really hurt you or were really hard for you, even people or things that felt like they betrayed you or lied to you, to look at what did come out of those situations that was positive or was good, to really write that list down, okay? This can be really important. Yeah, there's some kind of fast movement or action that comes, and it's like you don't have time to really sleep on it, process it, meditate on it. You're not certain if it's stable, but it is stable, okay? Anything else about this that comes in, please and thank you. If your emotions guide you to go forwards on this, do it, okay? Something here is honest. It is clear. There's not a bunch of hidden crap about this. There is a new beginning available here. What is this? But there's some kind of a fear around this situation because of past experiences that you had. There can be a fear about being attached to something again, being bound to something again here, especially something that could somehow like pull the rug from under your feet. You know, you're like afraid that it's not what it seems, or that somebody's going to be in a self-service energy and like betray you or hurt you, or be in a real limited energy or mindset. This could be something you've experienced many times, and there's a scar here from this. So there's a real fear that comes up with certain new opportunities or things, especially if they're emotional. Though I feel for some of you, this is more career. There's something also emotional that is tied into this for some reason. Your intuition knows best. And I do see new love here in reverse. So it's like not moving into new love right now. Because you're still trying to get your own stability back and independence here and sure footing. So this feels more career, home based. It could be a new relationship, but maybe not of a romantic nature, because it feels like right now you're not ready for new love. Okay. If you're already in a relationship dealing with somebody, there's some kind of a new beginning available here. And it's important for you to trust the offer that you can make to somebody emotionally, because it's worth more than you think. Okay? Cancer, I hope that makes sense. That's what we have for you. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, we send you lots of love and gratitude. Take care.